You saying you back, yeah? I don't know what I should call this one. If you play with fire, you must get burnt. I've never been one to care about what's going on in the social media. I don't care about the urban community. I don't care about that rapper or this rapper. But there's certain times I see some posts on some of these urban social media pages on Instagram. And it's good that I follow them because it gives me ideas to make videos because of the chuppiness that's going on in the outside world. This is a reoccurring thing. This happens all the time. The outcome just might be a bit different. A man's in jail and he's got a girl smuggling drugs in for him. Now this girl gets bagged and she goes to jail. But she has a dependent. She has a youth. She's a single mother. The youth gets taken away by social services. Now, I don't want to get into the technicalities of the story because it don't matter. Because there's other similar situations. Apparently, people are saying the rapper don't want to help out and try and get the girl's kid back. Why should he? Why should he care? Rah, Jay, man, that's kind of fuckery and that. It's completely the girl's fault. Why the fuck is this girl a single mum at that, with a dependent, at that, smuggling in drugs for her next man? Like, what are you really getting from this? What are you benefiting from this? You're going to risk your freedom, your livelihood, the chance that you might not see your child, even for a day, for a month, a year, to smuggle drugs in for her next man. That girl gets a hefty sentence or whatever and she don't get to see her kid again. I don't give a fuck. Good. You know why? No child needs a parent like that. The social services, they're doing that child a favour. Yeah, remove that child from negative influences. Now, I don't know how old the girl is, probably 20-something. It don't fucking matter. There's big women. 40 years old, doing them something, they're doing them foolishness. Now, maybe as a goodwill gesture, maybe he could try and help to get the child back, but why is he going to give a fuck? What's it got to do with him? He don't care. Why should he care? If she don't care that she may not see her child again because what she want to get involved in, then why should he care? So this is the thing. It's not just the gal, it's not just the chicks, don't get it twisted. But gal out here need to take more responsibility for what guys they're ramping with, what guys they're messing with. Because ultimately, they're going to be the ones that are going to be left in shit. There's a lot of women out here, not just in the black community. Men are not shit waste men. I'm a single mum because the dad don't want to stick around. Well, hold on a minute. You decided to lay down with this brother and have his pitney, have his child. Remember, he's a waste man. He don't care about what gal he breathes here and there. He don't business. Them man there just trying to unload and move on to the next thing. And unfortunately, many times, a lot of women, they decide to keep the child, whatever, maybe due to some religious beliefs or sometimes they might not even know they're pregnant for whatever reason until it's too late. And then they'll feel guilty about, having an abortion. They're lumped with the baby. Some of these guys don't even know the man's real name. Some man, flinging aliases and that. Take responsibility for what situations you put yourself in. That rapper, me, I don't even look at him and think this, that. I don't think nothing. All I think is her. Everyone has a choice. You do not need to smuggle drugs in for a man. And if you are put in a position where you feel threatened, that if you don't do it, there's going to be repercussions, then go to the police. Oh, that's snitching. Would you rather be a snitch, be labelled as a snitch, or would you rather be in jail? I know what one I would rather pick. Furthermore, if you don't go to the police because there's going to be repercussions or whatever, you're a coward. You don't stand up for what you believe in. That's worse. Yeah, I'd rather be labelled as a snitch. At least I ain't scared. Situation like that, I don't business about what the guy did. No. If man want to do that, whatever, innit, yeah, don't get involved with man like that. Think I'm gonna be someone's drug mule or something like that. Me, I would never do that anyway. And I'm fucking a man. I don't have no kids or nothing like that. So I know if I had a child, if I had people counting on me, there's no fucking way I'll be taking those risks. Imagine I flipping take on my little sister and I'm looking after her. You think I could be, what? Peddling drugs and that? And you know, there's certain parents out here, parents that I know, people's houses that I've been to in the past. They sell drugs from their yard, you know. They shop from their house. And they think, oh, because it's weed, it's all right. No, it's not all right. For one, you're showing your children, you don't have to be a law-abiding citizen. Nah, it's all right. We just do what we want. It's all right to break the law. It's all right to sell drugs from the house. For two, what if man them come to the yard and try to lick your door off? Because they know there's a few 9 bars in the kitchen. Because they got the drop on you. Remember, this is the roads, you know. This is the streets. You can't trust nobody. A man will snake you. Boy, there's a box in that yard. I'll set it up. You man break me off a couple G's. Man will snake you. So, you're dealing from your yard. You got your family in your house. You got a missus. You got youths. Small children. No matter how big or small they are anyway. You got people that are not involved in your nonsense. You could bring man to the yard. They could kick off the door. One, tie people up and that. It's not going to be a nice experience, you know. All because you want break the law. You feel like, you know, you can sell drugs in it. That's the wrong mentality to have. God forbid that happens to anyone, but it does happen. It does happen. Certain man are ruthless out here, you know. If they know there's a move, you know, there's 20 bags in that yard. They don't give a fuck who's in that house. They don't give a fuck if your grandma's in there. They don't care. Kid, newborn child, they don't give a fuck. There's money in there. Man are hungry. That's it. Certain man, just tell me the place and the time and I'll be there. I'm going to go there with my That's it. All because a man, and you know what, it's laziness. Man is selling drugs because man don't want to get educated. Man don't want to get a job. Man are lazy out here. Man will rather sell drugs than go and get educated for 5 years and get a decent job. Because they think short term. They want to live this fast life. Well, guess where the fast life ends you? Prison? Dead? If you come out of prison, either you get a shit job or you end up reoffending and go back to prison. Those are your options. So boy, anyone watching this right now, if you're a man selling drugs, or if you're a girl trying to transport drugs for a man, like something my grandma would have said, who now here must feel, yeah, you will feel. You know how many girls are in jail right now for holding guns for man them? Like, I know girls back in the day I know there's a gun in that girl's possession. I don't know if it's in her room, under her bed, or in her shed. But I know, say, that girl is holding a gun for the man then. You know how many girls are in jail for holding drugs and straps and that? Like, these girls are not really like that, you know. They're not like them hood. I know some hood chicks that go out and rob people. I know hood chicks that go out and rob man them. They're not like that, you know. They're just normal girls. Yeah, they went to, you know, a bad school, whatever. They're from the ends. They're up on, you know, latest fashion, and they're involved in the urban community and that. They follow that nonsense. But they're not like that. They're not bad people. They're not complete trash. And they're in jail, you know. 5 years. 2 years. They're in jail, period. All because they think it's cool. Because certain girls are doing this, you know, because they just think it's cool. What type of nonsense is that? You're going to risk going to jail for a next person because you think your activities them is cool. Similarly, you know, there's prison guards, female prison guards that smuggle drugs in for certain man in jail, and they end up in the system as well. How stupid is that? Them people, them chicks there, I feel no remorse of them. Because they know. Yeah. Most people watching this right now will never see or experience the inside of a prison. So for them to go against their code of conduct, but man, throw the fucking book at them, innit? But anyway, if you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. Stay wise.